Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you a tutorial on how to make the Greetery Hey cupcakes that you've seen in my other videos where it's inside the scrapdivadesigns A2 card front shadow frame that I did. This project is super neat. It's a card, A2 card. And the cupcakes, a lot of people are requesting to see this tutorial, and I finally got the time to make this tutorial. So let's get started. So what I did was I started cutting out 4 of these bottom pieces. It's like a lining, a foil lining for the cupcakes. I used gold metal foil cardstock for this, and then I did these cupcake layers. So this is the base of the cupcake, and I backed it up with foam, and we're going to glue it with the color of your choice. So I have a brown one, and this one we're going to shade it with some ink, some distress vintage photo ink on this one to make it look more brown, yellowish, golden brown, as you can say, once you finish baking the cupcake. This one is probably strawberry flavored one, and we're also gonna add some ink to this. And the bottom of this as well is a tan kind of nude colored cardstock, and it's perfect for making cookies or cupcakes this color. And I already glued this one on, it seems, so let's put some ink on this one. I just slightly tap the sides and then slightly on top of the sides like this. So it looks golden brown, just like after you bake it. See the difference? There's a difference. And let's glue this one together. I somehow lost my glue. I'll just use my old glue. My old glue is really old. The label's coming off of this. And we line up the dots too. I try to line them up with the foam. Let's see which ones are loose. These ones are loose too. Let's put some glue on this. This foam. This foam is, let's see, the thickness of this foam is 1 millimeter. And let's line up the dots again. There. And this brown one. The dots is like what I'm referring to as these dots on the side here. Once we're done gluing the foam, we can start inking it. And the pink one is this color, Flamingo. And we have this next layer on top of the cupcake. We have these cream, and I'm gonna glue this on the foam. You might want to loosen up the lines a bit and on the foam. And then let's glue this. I love this pattern on the cream, it's so neat. And we're gonna, I should have looked at the lines. I think it's this one. And we're gonna shade it again. There we go. And we're gonna glue, oh, we're not gonna glue it yet because we're gonna, this one I think we could glue. Yes, this one we could glue. Let's glue this one on. Right in the middle. And we can go ahead and glue this bottom base piece. Onto the foil. There. And this one we can also glue onto the base of the foiling. And this one has a lime kind of flavored cream on top. Just use some light yellow paper, cardstock paper. And there's a foam on that too, so it's a lot of foam to make it three-dimensional. And this one we're not going to glue because we're going to put some hard rock candy on the sides to make it look sparkly, the cream. Just trying to find the exact shape for this. Here we go. Okay. So while we're gonna go to the next step, let's do the cherry because the cherry is going to take a long time to dry. So I use glossy accents to make the cherry look glossy. Oh, it's not coming out. I'm gonna use my needle to poke the nozzle. Okay, I think I see it coming out. Yeah. And we're gonna put one layer of glaze on the cherry like this. We're gonna wait for it to dry, set it aside somewhere. And there's this squiggly line one, and I backed it up with foam as well. This one we're gonna layer it with some rock candy as well, so we're gonna do that soon. And this chocolate, I shaded it, so there's gonna be two of them. So I shaded one. Let's shade the other one. There we go. These are like chocolate bars. It's so cute. And I have a strawberry charm here and some other charm resin pieces. These puffy cream swirly pieces. And so these flowers are neat. So this one on the right bottom side will have a flower, like if you see it here, and the strawberry and then the chocolate. So what I did was I used white cardstock. I cut 2 pieces of these flower petals out and I layered it with acetate. So I cut another 2 pieces of acetate and I put a dab of glue in the middle and I placed the acetate on top, and you can ruffle the sides of the petals so it makes it look layered and it's just really cute and neat. See how it's layered? So I also did the same thing with this one, and let's ruffle it. There. And next we're gonna glue both of those petals. I place a dab. I think it's a little bit too much, and place it on top of the other one like this, and it's going to be layered so many times, and that's how it looks so nice and 3D looking. And push the petals up a bit, and then on the side of the petal just kind of ruffle it again like this, and you can see the different layers there. So it looks like this one here. See the different layers. And the strawberry and the chocolate. And here's the cream. I backed it with foam too. And let's loosen up the lines here on the foam. And here's the other one. Let's loosen up the lines. Glue this on top of the foam. This is another different piece of cream style. There we go. And lift these up with your fingers at the bottom of the cream and push it up like this. See how it's going up like that? And one open slot of the cream, you can slide the chocolate in there like this. It's really neat. But we still need to put some rock candy on this chocolate bar. And you could also probably shade it a bit if you want some more dimension on your project. So I'm gonna shade the sides a bit. I don't think I did it with the other one. The original doesn't have shading, but yeah, you can see the difference. I'm not sure if you can see. And okay, we're done with this, and we could glue this onto the base of the cupcake. Probably just the sides, because it's like a dome shape now that we pushed the cream. And just glue it on. There. And for this one here, we could also glue the base down. Onto the cupcake foil. And I see that I've put some Nouveau drops on the side of each of these bases, so I'm gonna do that, except for this one. So I'm just gonna do the same thing, and I have here either the white blizzard glitter drops, Nouveau glitter drops, or this one that's called silver crystals glitter drops. It's almost gone. Let's see if it comes out. Yeah. Okay. And we line the edges with this. And those two glitter drops colors are almost the same. I accidentally bought one, and then I thought they were both different clear glitter kind of Nouveau drops, but it's actually almost similar, the same. You can't really tell what the difference is. Maybe the glitters inside might be a little bit different. Okay, this one's not coming out, so I'll just use the other one. And I'll do it for the brown one too. The chocolate kind of cupcake here. Yep. This one also has one. Oh, I might as well do this one too. Oops. There. And you can also see that there's some Nouveau drops on this cream, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that too. And it's like every other line. I see that that's what I did, every other line. This one is in the middle. Yeah, anywhere. This one is like there. Oh, I'm like touching. I didn't realize I was touching the end of here. Okay, so let's move on to the next layer, which is this one, the lemon. We're gonna put some oh, I'll just wait until we do all the flowers too. So this this one has a pink flower, so I've explained about how we're going to layer them again. So I have two of these designs again. They kind of look like 3-leaf clovers or something. And then this top part, I don't know what happened to the, there's supposed to be a acetate on that one. I did cut it out. I don't know what happened to it. Kind of disappeared on me. I'll just cut another piece out. Hold on a second. Let me just go cut another piece out. Okay, I'm back. Here is the other piece for this 5-leaf, 5-petal flower. So let's put a dab of glue in the middle for each one and place the, oh, not yet. We're gonna, it's pink, so what we'll do is, you don't need colored acetate. All you need to do is use your ink that we have here, and we're just gonna color the acetate with the ink, and that's how you get the pink color. And I did the same thing with the yellow flower on this one, on this side here, and now we're gonna do this pink one. And you won't be able to see it until you put the white petal in the back of the acetate, and it'll really show once you do that. And also these ones have an acetate. The one that looks like clovers. Okay. Now we can place the acetate on top of the white cardstock paper like this. And you can see the pink is showing up. And we'll do the rest again. I really like this because it's really soft looking, the colors, when you place the acetate on top of the white cardstock. It's really soft looking, like soft petals. And once you do that, you can push it up and also maybe feather the petals. And we can layer it. So the clover leaf, 3 clover leaves, you interchange the leaves, so there's an empty space here, so the leaves will go like that. Put a dab of glue in the middle and place the leaf there like this. And then the star 5-leaf flower petal, will also interchange in the middle like this, where there's an empty space here. We'll put a dab of glue. Like that. Then we're gonna push the petals whichever way you want them to be. It'll be like very 3D, and it's kind of stiff, but it really holds its pose once you finish pushing up the petals. See how it's just staying in place whichever way you adjust it, the petals. And yeah, that's how you make it. And I believe how I got the hard rock candy is I put the glossy accents on the edges, and we're just gonna dip it into the jar, and but we're just gonna complete all the flowers first. So these yellow ones I already did stick the acetate, and I inked the acetate, and then I put it on the white cardstock. So now I'm just gonna layer them again. There we go. We're almost done, and the sleeve I'm also gonna ink it to make it look more 3D looking. I like to do the sides first and then fill in the rest like that. Okay, so now let's get to the hard rock candy, which is really kind of messy. Yeah. Let me put the needle back into the glue. Okay, so I'm going to just use a sheet of paper here, and I'm going to move this cupcake stuff away. We're done with all the inking. We're going to move that away as well. And so just use a piece of paper that you don't really care about. And here's the Distress Glitter Clear Rock Candy. And I just open up the jar like this, and let's do the chocolate bars first. So the chocolate bars only have rock candy on the top of the chocolate bars, if you can see here. So I would do is I would use the glossy ink, glossy accents I meant, and I would just dab some like on top. It doesn't have to be perfect like this. And then what I would do is I would push it into the jar like this, and then top off the excess like that. Look how shiny it is. It's so nice looking. It looks so nice. Maybe I should move my light. Hope this is better. You can see that. And there's a second chocolate bar. Let's put it closer so you can see. Look how neat it looks. And the flowers as well. So I would just dab the edges of each petal. And then I would dip it in here. I could use my tweezers like this and dip it in and tap off the excess. Look how shiny each petal is. It looks like those frosted candied flowers on the cupcakes. We'll do the same thing for every flower. Don't need too much. Just a slight touch of glossy accents will do. And just use your tweezers as you go along. Also, the leaves have hard rock candy on it too, because we're trying to imitate what you see on a real cupcake when they design it. I put it on the edge. You could also put it in the middle like this. And just dip it in like that. Tap it. Super shiny. The very last piece is the squiggly line. I think we've covered all the hard rock candy that needs to be done. So let's move. Oh, I still have a leaf here for the cherry. This is a different shape. We're almost done. This is the last one. Okay, so we're done with the hard rock candy. Let's move on to decorating again. I feel like we're actually decorating real cupcakes. Oh, and this piece too, this cream. Okay, we're not done. I'll take it back, what I just said. Okay, this one looks like it's just like on the edges a bit. Oh, I opened the wrong bottle. It's the glossy accent stuff we need. And it's just like all around the sides here, and it doesn't need to be like a exact circle, it's just anything. And take your tweezers and dip it into your jar and tap it there. I'm not sure if you can see there. Let's move this aside now, and we're gonna continue on. Let's see, which project should we do. Okay, let's do this. The top right, we have this lattice, kind of cream kind of thing, and it's also backed up with foam. So let's glue this on. Here's the tricky part. We're just trying to match up with everything. Yes, here we go. And we're going to stick this on to the cupcake, vanilla cupcake flavor. And yep, this glue is super runny because I didn't shake it and it was sitting in the same position for a long time. There, and it looks super real because I've added this Nouveau Vintage Drop. It's called Chalk Stick, right on top with some pearl decorations. It's just so real looking. So make sure you have some pearls or whatever you want to stick on it when it's wet so it'll stick, so you don't need to use any other additional adhesives. So let's start working on this line by line. So here's a line like this, and maybe I should do all of them. I don't know if it's gonna dry out, but let's see. So that's what I do, and then on this side I also do it. It's like crisscrossing. There. I'm gonna wipe the excess off. Okay. Oh. Let's put the pearls on. Not sure if I have the right size. I think it's this size here. And we're gonna put the pearls in the cross sections. Like that. It looks super fancy and nice, like the ones at the bakery. Oh, careful not to drop them. I just did one that dropped. I'm just gonna continue on and get back to that one later. We're almost there. Just a couple more. They're like staticky. There. Did I miss anyone? Oh yes, there's still one more at the corner. Right here. There. It looks super nice. Let me see if I can like lift this up so you can see it. Look how cool this is. Okay, so that's done. We're gonna wait for that to dry. And I think the cherry's already dried up too. Look how shiny it is. Okay, so what's next is let's do the lemon with the strawberry flavored cupcake. We're gonna glue this onto the strawberry cupcake base like this. And the squiggly line. And before we press it down, we're just going to add a chocolate bar underneath one of the lines like this. And then we're going to press it down. There. And the leaf. You might want to turn on their glue gun. While we're waiting for the glue gun to warm up, we're gonna heat up. We're gonna go on to the next one. This is another chocolate bar. We're gonna put a little bit of glue on both sides and slip it into the cream like this. There. And this flower and the strawberry is for this one. This one is for here. That's not dried yet. And it has a leaf for this one. This one also has a leaf. And cream and flower. And this one has a leaf. And the cherry belongs to here. And we can also try to do the middle. So the middle we have of the flowers, we have this yellow, the yellow in the middle of the flower. I put a dab of green here, but I'm gonna just, because it was yellow and yellow, but I'm just gonna still do yellow this time. And this color is Yellow Iris Nouveau Jewel Drops. Dries translucent, and it's also good for lemonade. If you want to make lemonade, it's really neat. So let's open this and put a dab on each one like that. And also this one and this one. The glue gun, the hot glue gun is ready now. Let's glue everything in place. So the cherry and the leaf, so the leaf goes first. Just a little tiny amount will do. And I'll put it, I believe, here. And the cherry as well goes on top of the leaf like this. So now we've completed one cupcake. It's strawberry cupcake with some lemon cream and a cherry and a chocolate bar with a leaf, sugar coated leaf and bars. That one's done. It's so pretty. We'll move on to this one, a vanilla cupcake with some strawberry cream, whipped cream, and a chocolate bar with a blue strawberry and some candied flowers, white flowers. Just add a dab of glue right near the tip of the cream that's popping out, and place the flower on top, as well as this blue strawberry. Super cute. Right next to the flower. There, we've got another cupcake completed. It's very 3D. Oh, it's not glued down. Let's glue this down. like a dome. It's like, oh. It's like a dome. It's really neat. Or we can use glue gun. Put a dab in the middle. Kind of press on it. And let's do the top left. Top left. Oh, there's also Nouveau drops here. Didn't see that. We'll have to wait for this to dry. But if we lightly put it on top, it still works too. I'm just gonna put some hot glue underneath the cream and press on this. And there's also a leaf that's underneath the cream as well. So we're gonna stick that underneath the cream. And this flower goes right next to those two. So we're gonna put some hot glue underneath this flower and put it right next to these two, like that. And this third cupcake is completed, as you can see. Very 3D. You can lift this leaf up a bit. And finally, this one, I still believe it might still be a little bit still wet, but we're gonna just lightly glue everything on. Let's put the leaf on first. I like to push the leaf up a bit so it's like sticking out more. And this one goes around here. See how it's still wet. And this one is next, this purple cream swirl. It goes right on top and covers about the little bottom of the leaf a bit. Like this. And the flower goes right on top. Of this one. Maybe move this a little bit with your tweezers. Yep. And this one goes in the middle. I mean to the side. Like that. There. Let's put some more. I think I used some yellow glitter. Let me get the yellow glitter. It's more yellow. Here's the yellow glitter. It's called Stickles. I don't believe it shows a color. And I think that's how it made the center even more yellow. I'm just gonna squirt some in, see how it's getting more yellow. Squirt it. There. We got 4 Hey Cupcakes. Seen inside the A2 frame from scrapdivadesigns metal dies she sent me. It's so pretty. These cupcakes are so pretty. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll share you the links of where to get the A2 shadow frame box and also the Hey Cupcakes from the Greetery. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Toodaloo!